everybody, and welcome back to Epictube News, live from Beach Town on Murphycraft SMP. I am Wavecrasher223, as always, and it is Sunday, June 29th, 2014. Let's start the show. Our YouTuber of the week is Fame Captain. I think he misspelled his name or something when he was making his channel, because his channel name is Game Captain. Like, that's what it says on his channel and everything. But the reason I said Fame Captain as his name is because you have to type that in to get to his channel from the URL bar. It's like youtube.com/famecaptain is how you would get there. So yeah, Game Captain makes gameplay and tutorial videos for EA's hit game SimCity, and he also plays, he does some like playthroughs with the mods like Cities of Tomorrow, etc. Oh, my throat hurts. I don't know why. Anyways, our Minecraft build of the week is KO Espanto. It is a It's called KO Espanto, Caribbean Island by Originus. You explore the tropical island in the middle of the Caribbean with a lush rainforest, beautiful beaches, and more. Sometimes I say Caribbean, sometimes I say Caribbean. I just use them interchangeably. I don't know why. Anyways, our Roblox game of the week is Roblox Hiking by the Amaze Man. In this adventure game, you can trek to the top of a mountain, complete parkour challenges, and explore deep, dark caverns. You can hike with friends or solo. You can earn points to buy upgrades, gear, and power-ups. Our fun fact of the week is from Science Kids. Humans use about 2,000 different plants to make food. Our quote of the week is a warm smile is the universal language of kindness by William Arthur Ward. Our website of the week is listverse.com. It has tons and tons of lists on endless different topics. Our Epictube Weekly Hottest Song is Iggy Azalea featuring Charlie XCX, their song Fancy. The song has been number one for 4 consecutive weeks, and it's been, so yeah, number one for 4 weeks, all of them consecutively. This song has been number one for 4 consecutive weeks. This song has the second most weeks at number one and the most consecutive weeks at number one. Only one song has spent more weeks at number one, which is Pharrell's Happy, except that was not all at once. It wasn't all consecutive, so yeah. And our weekly top 10 this week is the top 10 largest YouTube networks. The information was obtained from Social Blade. You can find them at socialblade.com. And number 10 is Top Beauty Blog with 7,655 members. Number 9 is The Orchard Music with 7,848 members. Number 8 is CS with 8,404 members. Number 7 is Machinima with 11,771 members. Number 6 is Social Blade with 15,000... Oh my gosh, what's wrong with my throat? It keeps hurting every time I try to talk. Number 6 is Social Blade with 15,388 members. Number 5 is Broadband TV with 18,826 members. Number 4 is Activision with 20,948 members. Number 3 is Maker Gen. I believe that's just Maker Studios. I don't know why it says Maker Gen, but I'm pretty sure that's Maker Studios. Number 2 is Awesomeness, or did I say how many people? 26,186 for Maker. Number 2 is Awesomeness TV with 26,460 members. And number 1 is Fullscreen, which has 32,455 members of the network. Michelle Wie has won the 69th Women's U.S. Open in Pinehurst, North Carolina with a score of 2 under par. So congratulations to her. The winner of the Men's U.S. Open, I already covered this before, it was Martin Keimer. I don't know the score off the top of my head, but whatever. Now for a World Cup weekly recap showcasing the best games, controversial matches, upset victories, dominations, and more. The Americans have never won a World Cup game after being behind at halftime. Oh, come on. Alright, sorry, I'm back. Let me just start that paragraph over. Somebody was trying to talk to me on Skype. The Americans have never won a World Cup game after... Come on! The Americans have never won a World Cup game after being behind at halftime. I remember maybe possibly saying this a couple of times before. In the game versus Portugal, they were losing 1-0 after the first 45 minutes, but into the second half, the USA scored 2 awesome points. One of them zoomed right by the Portuguese goalkeeper before he even had time to react. The next one was made by an American player passing it to another man who was near the goal, and he chest bumped it into the goal. By the 90-minute mark, most people knew the U.S. was going to knock Portugal out of the tournament, but guess what? With 20 seconds to go and a 5-minute stoppage time, a Portuguese player heads the ball right into the goal. The final score was 2-2, and both the Americans and Portuguese remained in the World Cup tournament, but they still needed another game to try to qualify. Both teams needed to play another game to try to qualify for the round of 16. And, speaking of Portugal's second game, they played Ghana, won 2-1. They defeated Ghana 2-1. But, in a second, I will tell you if they are still in the tournament. Later in the week, the American national team met up with Germany. Both teams played well in offense and defense, but Germany scored and took a 1-0 win. But both the Germans and Americans still advanced because they Portugal probably would have advanced, and the U.S. probably would have been knocked out had Germany not defeated Portugal 4-0 because of the goal differential. Because Portugal and the U.S. both had 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss. So it's just that the USA had a better goal difference. So yeah. So Germany and America still advanced to face Algeria and Belgium respectively. Ghana and Portugal were eliminated in the group stage, and they were the other 2 teams in the group with America and Germany. So yeah. You probably already knew that, but whatever. In the first game of the round of 16, or the knockout stage, Brazil took on Chile in one of the most intense games of the World Cup so far. But there is an even more intense game. Well, depending on how you look at it, it could be more intense. It's Costa Rica versus Greece. I will cover that next week. If a game happens on Sunday, I will cover it the next week. So yeah. Anyways, as I was saying, in the first game of the round of 16, or the knockout stage, Brazil took on Chile in one of the most intense games of the World Cup so far. Brazil scored a goal in the first half, but soon afterward, Chile did as well. And nobody scored again for the remainder of the game, so that's the second half, and then 30 minutes of extra time, which is 2 halves of 15 minutes each. But one team must advance, so there was an extra time there was extra time to crown a victor. In extra time, a Chilean player nearly scored a goal, but barely missed the goal with the what am I doing? Okay, fail. In extra time, a Chilean player nearly scored a goal, but it bounced off the bar above the goal. So that was lucky for Brazil that it didn't go in. Immediately afterward, a Brazilian player barely misses the goal with a kick. After the 30-minute extra time period ended, there was penalty kick, shootout. Each team got 5 goal attempts, and when each team had 1 goal remaining, it was tied at 2-2. Then Brazil scored their final penalty, and Chile missed. They will leave the tournament, but should be proud of how well they performed in this World Cup. So, Brazil will advance. Well, that concludes this week's World Cup recap. Now on to some other news. LavaKid1234 has announced that she is quitting Minecraft and possibly YouTube. It was not caused by an argument or fight, just for personal reasons. She will remain part of Epictube, but will no longer be in any Minecraft videos. That's not completely true. I do have some Minecraft videos that were recorded quite a while ago that I haven't posted yet. So, besides that, LavaKid will not. What the crud? What the heck just blew up? Oh gosh. Okay. I'm gonna go investigate that. So yeah, LavaKid is quitting. That's really sad. But, anyways, on to some other news. Well, you know what? Why don't I just go investigate what the heck just happened? So we can have some action in this news show. What blew up? How long has this nighttime lasted? It's been nighttime since I came in here. Okay, looks like it happened outside. No one in here is injured. Nobody's been on the server, and if you see this right here, wait, I said it today. I set the time today, so that's why it's nighttime again. So, yeah, I changed it to normal because for some reason no mobs are spawning, so just to make sure it wasn't on peaceful, I changed it. I don't know what blew up. It's really weird. There's nobody on. I don't know what would have blown up. That's really creepy. Am I hearing things, or did you guys hear an explosion too? Could have sworn I heard an explosion from right above. I better bolt this door. That's really weird. It's like a haunted Epictube news building. That was really weird. I don't know what would have blown up. I accidentally opened up my start menu. If you saw something on the screen, because yeah, start menu has my real name, and I had to block out that because I don't want to share that with the internet. So, anyways, here's the news that we're going to talk about. The immensely popular Funny Moments in I Has Cupquake videos will have a sequel coming out on July 4th. I also recently put out a sequel to Funny Moments in the Gaming Lemon videos. Overall, the Funny Moments montage series has to be one of the most, or the most, successful series on my channel. So yeah, I need to move over. I keep running into the microphone. Alright, so that's all the news we have for today. Feel free to submit news for next week at epictube.engine.com/epictubenews. That is epictube.engine.com/epictubenews. Also, check out our website at epictubenews.wordpress.com. You probably know how to spell that, because the only reason I spelled out the epictube.engine is because engine is spelled kind of awkwardly. So, yeah. Anyways, hope you have a great Sunday, and I'll return next week for another news show. Keep on crushing them waves, and have a great week. I already said keep on crushing them waves. Bye. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to go outside, look, and see what the heck just blew up. That will be the final thing that we do in this episode. Because I'm really interested in what the heck is going on in my building. Looks like it's day now? Nope. Oh, I bet I know what happened. I heard thunder on Minecraft. I don't know if it was when or before I started recording. I bet lightning struck something. I bet it was lightning. Don't see anything burning. But I don't think rain puts fires out. That'd be cool if it did, but I don't think it does. Making sure there's no mobs in here. Yeah, that's really weird. And this place is pretty well lit up, so there shouldn't be any mobs around anywhere in the near vicinity. And plus, they can't spawn too close to a player. Yeah, I bet that was lightning that struck somewhere. That's why I heard that explosion noise in the background. So, nope, a creeper didn't blow up anything. I was just worried about that. Ooh. Alright, so, yeah, case closed. It was hopefully lightning, and hopefully nothing caught on fire. And, well, since I heard it pretty close to the studio and I don't see anything burning, then I bet everything's fine. So yeah, I'm hoping that was lightning, so it's not some weird so this place isn't like haunted. So yeah, anyways, that's all for Epictube News. Had a bit of action and suspense and mystery in this episode. And here's my horse. I had to put it in here because all my horses in my house kind of disappeared. Mocha and Latte disappeared. And this horse happened to duplicate twice. And so I had Coco. Then and then the other one I named Marshmallow, and then Coco Jr. And then I put Coco Jr. in Lava's stable in Beach Town. And I kept Coco, and I'm pretty sure I kept Marshmallow too. And then Marshmallow disappeared. And then soon after, Coco disappeared. So now I'm just left with Coco Jr. But it's literally the exact same horse. Oh, lag. It's literally the exact same horse because my horse duplicated. Don't know how. Don't know why, but it did. But I'm kind of glad because I don't want to lose this horse. It's a really good horse. Really. Dang it. I did not mean to do that. I'm really sorry. This is what happens when you have a touchpad on your laptop. I'm sorry, buddy. It's okay. Here, just pretend to eat a carrot. There you go. You're all better. Oh, well, now I got hurt too. Serves me right. Anyways, so yeah, because I don't want to lose this horse. It's really quick. But I'm not going to hold out my sword if that's going to keep happening. It's really fast, has a lot of health, and it's just awesome. So, I almost... Stop, touchpad. Stop. Anyways, that's Epictube news. This is almost seeming more like a Let's Play episode. So yeah, thanks for watching. Keep on crushing them waves. Bye-bye. But first, let me take a selfie. Alright, bye. Bye, guys.